What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our SAO Rising Steel video. Today, we're going to be hopping into the new, well, not so new, it's been out for a few days, but the Eydis War of Underworld Ghosts of War event, which I actually haven't completed the story yet, but it does have some fully animated cutscenes, which I do find very interesting. Like the first one, for example, it's literally after everything is over. Alice got sent to the real world, just like how things ended. And you see Kirito basically fly down to meet Eydis. But the interesting thing about this is, Asuna's not there. It's implied that Asuna probably went back to the real world as well. So this is like a universe where Asuna didn't stay behind with Kirito, which I kind of like because it gives more of a kind of character thing for Eydis. You know, if Asuna was there, the focus would just be, oh, Kirito and Asuna are together, blah, blah, blah. But this way, we didn't really get too much interaction between Kirito and Eydis by themselves. So it's been kind of nice to like read some of this and get some Kirito and Eydis stuff. The other thing that's interesting is Kirito flew down only with his black sword. And he basically says he still has someone to defeat. So either, I see it being one of two things. There's going to be another threat that's going to be specific to Rising Steel, and that's what they're going to kind of do for an anniversary story. Like, maybe they'll do an original story separate from Moon Cradle, even though we do know we're going to get Moon Cradle Roni. Or it's just, maybe it's like some weird in-between limbo thing before he fought, which really wouldn't make sense, because if Eydis is back in the real world, then Gabriel should have been dealt with already. I was going to say maybe Gabriel's still around, but there's really no way that could be. So, very interesting that Asuna didn't stay behind, though. But enough about the story aspect of this. We're going to hop into the level 100 stage and just kind of show how it goes off. Or how it gets handled. It's relatively simple, just like the other ones. You pretty much get off your first incarnate, and then you back out and you do it again. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm probably only going to show, like fully show my first run and then the final run where we kill the boss. And then in between, you'll just see like a sped up portion of what I'm doing on the side. But yeah, I believe I have my critical up for, what is it? Let's see if it should scroll down on its own here in a second. Maybe? No? Okay, so, but it should be highlighted which one we're using. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so 3% magic attack, which is good because a lot of these units are magic users. Let's go. So, they did give some gems. I don't know if you can still get them now because I think it was like a day or two ago, but apparently there was like an app error. I don't even know what it was for. Maybe someone who saw what the error was or experienced it can let me know down below. But they gave out 125 free gems for the app error. Okay, yep, you're gonna charge. Okay, so first thing to note here. Yes, we're going to enhance mode. The goal I kind of want to go with here is that we're gonna try and incarnate before, so we don't have to worry about breaking him down and then doing an doing the incarnate, because that's just a waste of turns for the most part. So we're gonna back you to do that, and then, as I'm sure people will know, we're just gonna mermaid mode with Roni, and then we're gonna go ahead and incarnate. And then with my current setup, this only gives me 3 attacks, but that's still fine because we're gonna smack him a couple more times after this before we go ahead and back out. We just need to make sure he doesn't attack us. That's the big thing. But I think it took me like 4 tries to get this done using this method. Let's see, it should hit for almost 100,000 here. Okay, over 100,000. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll probably get another 100,000 from these 3 attacks right here. Like I said, we're not going to worry about the break because we're going to be backing out before he would have a chance to hit us. Boom. There you go with that, and then Eydis. I wish the skip thing was in the corner. Get that extra attack there. And then, there you go there. Let's see how much that did overall. Let's look at his health. Doesn't look like that much, but honestly, it really is. So we're gonna hit him with one more of these. And then we'll hit him with one of these. Alright, and that's good there. Now we just back out. And this is going to be the part where you see things speed up. And then on the last run, I'll be back to talk a little bit more. Alright, and we're back. So now, as you saw in very fast motion, if I edited it the way I thought in my head I'm going to edit it, we are down to his last bit of health. Now, something someone may bring up is, why don't I use Asuna to just boost enhance? And honestly, it really wouldn't make a difference, because it's still going to take 2 turns overall, so I feel like using her wouldn't even matter for the most part. So, yeah, I think the setup worked pretty well for me, and I think we're still going to have it under... I've already done the under 40 turns, but I still think this should... I think I did it in exactly 39 on my first run, and it wasn't as perfect as I'm doing it here. So, I am assuming it'll probably still take 40 turns. Or, you know, under 40. I can't imagine it would take me longer. But, we'll see how much this last hit kind of goes for. So we'll do that. I think that's what I'm gonna, you know, if I edit the video the way I just said I'm going to. I think that's how I may do it from now on, instead of completely cutting stuff out. Because sometimes cuts can be a little weird. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll do this. Then the same thing we did for all 4 runs. So yeah, it took 4 runs, pretty much what I figured it was going to. Assuming I don't screw this up right here. Let's see, 102,000. Okay, that was the weakest one yet. It's weird because I'm doing the same method every time, but it's always a different number, so I wonder what really determines that. Random RNG stuff, I suppose. Ooh, you know what? We might actually be in trouble here. I might have wanted to actually break, to be totally honest. But let's see. Let's see how this does. No, I think we can... It's gonna be risky, but I think we'll be fine. Oh, there we go. See? 34 turns. Alright, so yeah, that was my best run. That was a little risky, because if he had 2 more attacks in him, I would have had to, like, reset and start again, like, hit him once, just so I don't get hit with that incarnate. But, 34 turns, that's not bad. And I don't even think I have any more mission... Oh, I have missions for this, just not for turns. I just have stuff like, oh, use female characters, use this, use that. Level 80 with... So I definitely want to grab that, so I have all the shards and stuff. Was that enough to get the... Oh, nope, I'm still... Oh, no, I way have more than what I need to finish off the story, so I'll be able to do that. But, other than that... You know what? Because this video is going to end up being pretty short anyway. Let's go ahead. Let's just watch the stuff here. Why not? Because when I cut everything out, this video is only going to be like 8 or 9 minutes, I feel like. So, let's see. Let's see. Well, let's just turn auto on for this. So it lets... Oh yeah, and then the part before this was basically Eydis and her sister taking a bath, which was, you know, some fan service for people who are into that. Oh yeah, and then they showed Charlotte, the spider, I guess, has been like around here since like the beginning. Before Charlotte was up in the tower with Cardinal. Why not? Yeah, her sister is very, very frail. Is putting it lightly. Look how sisterly Eydis is being when we see how ridiculous she acts most of the time. Oh my. There you go with that. And then let's just see how it kind of ends, because, you know, obviously that's like in the past or whatever. Right now Kirito is having her kind of do, not infiltrate, recon, I guess, trying to talk to, because they want to have the Dark Territory and the Human Empire basically be friends someday. That's Kirito's dream. Oh, it's animated. And that's basically how she got taken. Oh, well, you know, it happens how it happens, I suppose. But, yeah, that's pretty much the whole event. I assume we're going to get more on kind of what happened next. Her personality was much different before she was an Integrity Knight, that's for sure. But, yeah. So let me know what you guys think down below about the event story and about the event itself. I still have a little bit of farming to do, I believe, for everything in here. That's pretty much it right here. Just grabbing these Imaginariums, grabbing the legendary material, and then grabbing the TSA stuff. That's gonna be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.